Hi guys, my name is Izzy. I'm a sporadic YouTuber. Hi Drogo. I'm here to do my Grinchathon TBR. You're like crooked because Obi like rubbed against you and messed everything up, but that's fine. Are you gonna lay on me, buddy? I'm disheveled because I just woke up and I'm in house clothes because I was cleaning and trying to do things before I recorded this video, aka waiting for the battery to charge. But I haven't done a TBR yet. It's day one of Grinchathon, so hi if you are just now. Yesterday I watched, hi baby, I watched Shannon's video and it really bothers me how crooked you are, but I'm just gonna, the ADHD is ADHDing. But he is restless. I watched Shannon's video yesterday and I just now realized that I forgot to comment. I got distracted by something else. I finished her video and then you know how YouTube sometimes like autoplays stuff or suggests stuff? I think I got a suggestion for like a football video and then somehow I ended up on the Ark video with Bill Nye when he visits the Ark, and my family, my in-laws have visited the Ark. That side of the family has interesting views. So somehow I ended up there, and then I got sucked into an hour-long video of watching Bill Nye just become increasingly frustrated, and me becoming increasingly frustrated at people that don't believe in science. But I don't know. And then I forgot to respond to comment on Shannon's video, so I need to go do that after I record this. Hopefully I remember. Maybe I'll do it while it's processing, while it's editing, while it's uploading, whatever. Anyway, so Grinchathon. I can't really make TBRs anymore. It just doesn't work for me, really. So what I have is a very large vibe stack. So because I've learned I read more without strict structure. But I still like options because I still like to participate in the prompts. I still like to have an idea of where I'm gonna go. I like picking books that match the prompts, whether I read them or not. So we're going with vibes. It's a vibes stack, and it is what we're doing. So I have ebooks, I have audiobooks, I have physical books, I got kids books, I got graphic novels, I have full novels, I have an ARC or two. One of them is an ARC, but it's already published. I have a play, maybe, we'll see. I have adaptations, I have all the things. So let's just dive in, shall we? So for challenge number, if you don't know what Grinchathon is, I guess I should have said, if you don't know what Grinchathon is a readathon that I created that has like not really any rules. Like, we give prompts, but you don't need to do them. You can manipulate them however you want. It doesn't matter. It's literally the chillest readathon. We're just hang out. It's just an excuse to hang out with my friends. It was created during the holiday season because I am a huge giant Grinch and I don't really like the holiday season. So all the readathons around that time when I created Grinchathon were all holiday related and festive and blech. Blech. And I'm also not, because I think it's a product of the ADHD, I also do not really like too much structure with readathons. I know some readathons are like super like picky and structured. I saw a video once, this was years ago, and it's another inspiration for Grinchathon. I saw a video where they said that you could not start a book. Like, they literally said this. You could not continue a book that you had already started and count that towards a prompt. You had to start the book during the readathon. And that's nonsense. That's nonsense. You can use books you've already started. If you have one page left and you finish it during Grinchathon, count it towards a prompt. I don't care. I don't care. There shouldn't be rules like that to reading and hanging out with your friends and having a good time. So, anyway, sorry. It's my TED Talk. It's my soapbox. The whole reason this readathon was created. Okay, anyway, into the stuff. Okay, so cool. For cool, I have Love in Winter Wonderland. This is, oh, it's a black romance set in a black-owned bookstore at Christmas time. So I think this is an enemies to lovers YA, I think. I don't know, it's been a minute since I bought this one. It's been sitting on my TBR for a minute because, yeah, I think I bought it during like the holiday season. So I was waiting until like a July Grinchathon because I usually read the more Christmassy ones. I usually read during July and then I'll read summery books during the one in December because that's how I roll. But anyway, so this has little snowflakes on it and stuff. It's set in winter time. Cool, easy. I also have the audiobook. I also own an ARC of this that I never read because I suck, but I think I got the ARC way after it was already published anyway. I think they were just cleaning out their offices, so they sent it to me. I think I won it. I think I won an ARC of this. But anyway, this is Wake Up Nat and Darcy. It's centered around two hockey rivals, I think. It's a female romance. Like I said, I have the audiobook for this, but I also have a physical copy, or an ARC. Yeah, it's Team Canada and Team USA hockey rivals. So it says ex-lovers, ex-rivals, new co-host, OPUC. I love a pun. So yeah, this is perfect for cool because it's a winter sport. So perfect for that. I have the audiobook. I also have 2 ebooks. I believe I have Frozen by Stardust, which is the billionth, I don't know what number book, like 6th book, 7th book, 5th book, I don't know, in the series. This is a reverse harem, kind of polyamorous relationship. I don't know how you would describe it. But fantasy, romantasy. It is a romantasy, adult romantasy series that I really enjoy. There's also Blizzard Bound. This is a really quick read if I feel like it. I've read books by this person before and they're quick and easy, so maybe I'll get to it, maybe not. We'll see. So that's cool. See what I mean? I just have vibes. So I have options. I have audiobooks, I have physical, I can do whatever I want. It's nice. For Rainbow, I have literally the most perfect book for Rainbow. But I do have other options just in case, but I have a feeling this will be pretty easy to knock out. So this is actually Rainbow, Volume 1. So this is actually a graphic novel. It's a queer graphic novel, and I really like the colors. It's really pink, which I normally wouldn't like because I like the purples too, pinks and purples. It's very bi colors in here, actually, pink, purples, and blues. But anyway, so that's, yeah, graphic novel, easy. I have that. I also have, for audiobook, I also have We Have Always Been Here, which came on Libby that I have to listen to at some point. That is about queer Muslims. So I'm pretty excited about that book. It finally came in for my holds and I'm pretty excited about it. I also have The Relationship Mechanic, which I'm currently reading. If you follow the Discord and you hang out with us year round, with some of us do, this is the book that was that I spilled coffee on the other day. I didn't spill the coffee, Emilio spilled the coffee, my Roomba. So, ooh, it's really raining. You can really hear it. So I was playing a video game and it was plugged in with the cord because the controller is trash and doesn't charge right. So it was plugged in and I forgot that Emilio was running, my Roomba. I forgot that he was running. And he came out. I was really focused on the game. I was hyper focused on the game. And he came and he took the cord and he pulled it from my hands, but also I went with him, but also it wrapped around. It was just serendipitous, really. It's like it was a series of unfortunate events. Just like the books. And it wrapped around my coffee cup, which was actually very full, by the way. Speaking of coffee, where's my coffee? Oh, there it is. Okay. It wrapped around my coffee cup and tipped it all over onto my Kindle, onto my notebook, onto my book. But the only good thing is it smells really good. And none of the pages, it doesn't look like any of the pages are actually stuck together. So it's still readable. It's just got a little crispiness. It's got a little character. Now that it's like done, it's not as bad now that it's dry. I feel a little bit better. But anyway, I'm about 100 pages into this. Also, my bookmark is a Pop-Tarts wrapper because let's just continue with the breakfast theme, shall we? But anyway, this is a female-female romance. It's the second book in the Blossom something, Peach Blossom series, I think. But these are romances, so you don't need to read them in order if you don't want to. I am reading them in order just because I have them, so I might as well. But yeah, this follows a female mechanic, and I love it. And it's a female-female romance, so yeah. Like I said, I'm like 10. But hi, you drogie. Hi, you drogie. You know, this video is going to be 3 hours long because of you. Okay, so for Green and Black, I have a couple. I have The Bad Guys Volume 2. So I have this because it's perfectly green and black. Like really green and black. I also have The Last Kids on Earth to read as well. This has been on my TBR for a minute, and I'm actually really excited. It has a lot of illustrations, and I love a like middle grade style like book with all these, like, it's got a lot of illustrations and fun stuff in it. So I'm actually pretty excited for that. Perfectly green and black. I also have on my Kindle, I have Pursued by the Orc, which is another book in another series that I need to continue the next book. I do not think I have an audiobook for Green and Black yet. There might be something in my holds that might come in, or I might see something. Who knows? The Grinchathon, we go where the vibes take us, so anything can happen. Right, Drogie? He is asleep on my lap. Okay, for goal. So for goal, I took it quite literally, and I have 2 books about football. So I have 1500 Miles from the Sun by Johnny Garza Villa. This is the only Johnny Garza Villa that I haven't read. I've read all of their other books and enjoyed every single one of them. It's a male-male romance centered around soccer, football. So pretty excited about that. It's YA, I think. I also have a nonfiction book, which I don't know if I'll read because nonfiction during Grinchathon, I don't know. I have nonfiction audiobooks, but I don't have an audiobook of this. So anyway, so we'll see. So this is How Soccer Explains the World. It's an unlikely theory of globalization, and it's got really like huge margins. But it's about how like football, whatever, intersects different parts of the world and different things and different aspects of the world, and how it's, yeah, I don't know. It's what does it say here? Soccer is much more than a game or even a way of life. It's a perfect window into cross currents of today's world with all its joys and sorrows. It's in this remarkably insightful, wide-range work of reportage, Frank Farr takes us into a surprising tour through the world of soccer, shining a spotlight on the clash of civilizations and international economy and just about everything in between. I also am considering, I just read Immortal Longings, I don't know where it is, it's all the way over there, which is an Antony and Cleopatra retelling. And I haven't read that play yet. It's one of the few Shakespeare plays that I haven't read. His history plays, I haven't read a lot of his history plays, like Henry and I've read Julius Caesar. I think that might be it. I've read quite a few of his military plays, like Coriolanus and those ones, but I haven't read. But anyway, I haven't read Antony and Cleopatra, so I kind of have that on the back burner. I can read that. I can also watch it because I haven't seen the movie with, what is it, Charles Heston, like the OG Anthony. Is it Anthony? Antony. It's Antony. I don't know why I want to always say Anthony. I keep inserting an H in there. Anyway, so that's an option too, a play if I need to throw something light in there. You're on my notes. For number 5, I have volume 6. I have number 6, volume 5. I have number 6, volume 5. This is a manga series that I've been into for a while. My sister got me a cute little graphic at manga convention. It has been a minute, so hopefully I remember what the hell is happening in there. It's been a minute, so I need to get back to it. That's a really quick read. Manga is quick. It's like one sitting, like boom, and I'm done. So I'm pretty excited about that. I also have the Grump's Pet on ebook. This is like a Grinch monster romance kind of thing, and it's quick. It's a really quick read. It's like, I think it's only, I don't think it's more than 80 pages. And I did read one of the books in this series before because I got it free on Stuff Your Kindle Day, and I didn't really like it, and I think maybe that's why I haven't continued. But this is an option. Maybe I'll like it more, maybe I'll hate it. Who knows? It doesn't matter. It's just for fun, right? Boop. Boop. Another quick read is I have the Kraken Cove book 3. I forget what it's called. But I'm currently reading that as well, which is a monster romance as well, Kraken monster romance. So I'm currently reading that, so I could finish that. That will relatively be a quick read once I finish it. So next we have pictures. I have volume 6 of number 6 to read, so I have that as there in case. I also have Fox 8 as an option. This has got a bunch of pictures. It's got little illustrations. I was considering it for Underdog as well, because there's a dog on this page actually. This one I opened it up to. That's perfect. So I don't know. I don't know what it's about, so I don't know. We'll see. But that's an option. That's been on my TBR a long time. I also have the ebook for First Crush came in on Libby, and I think that's like my #1 pick for this challenge. Because it's on Libby and I need to read it before it gets returned, and I'm pretty excited about it. It's a sequel to New Girl. I love this series. Well, I loved the first book. I don't know if I'll like this one, but I'm sure I will. I'm really excited about it. So next we have favorite. I have Burning Daylight. This looks intimidating, but I'm sure it's not going to be. Even huge romances I fly through anyway. So this is Emily McIntyre's newest series that she's been doing. I think the second book just came out. I don't know, I'm behind on everything. But this is a beautiful edition. I'm almost afraid to read it. But it came with, I had pre-ordered it, and it came with stickers, and it's signed. It has beautiful end pages, and it's signed. So it's absolutely gorgeous. But these are I think the whole like theme of these books, like the whole trope of these books, the whole premise, that's the word I'm looking for, is these are romances, tragic romances that are given like a happier ending, I think, but they're also dark romances, I think. I don't know, I haven't read it yet, so we'll find out. But this is Romeo and Juliet retelling, which we all know Romeo and Juliet is one of my favorites. Not romances, but one of my favorite tragedies. But we'll let it slide. Emily can do whatever she wants. I will read everything she writes. So yeah, so there's that. Oh, I also have, on my Kindle, I have Whisper in the Dark by Lily Mayne. I love everything Lily Mayne does, so I want to read this as well. So this is a series of hers I haven't gotten to yet. So she's one of my favorites, so maybe I'll get to that. I also have Rosalind Palmer Takes the Cake. I have the audiobook on Libby for that. That could be a favorite because I think she goes into a like Great British Bake Off kind of thing, show kind of thing in the book. So Great British Bake Off is like a favorite, easily a favorite. So one of my favorite shows to watch, one of my favorite vibes. I just love it. I just absolutely love it. I have Wishful Thinking by Carrie Fisher. This is one of the oldest books on my TBR. I was gonna listen to the audiobook a while ago because it came up on Libby again, but this one I want to physically. It's thundering. Ooh, it's thundering. Ooh. But this one has pictures. It has a lot of pictures, and the font's really big, so I think it'll be an easy read. But yeah, I kind of want to read it physically anyway. So I really enjoy Carrie Fisher's writing. I've read one of her other books, and I really enjoyed it. It's probably on the shelf behind me somewhere, but yeah, so that's been on my TBR a while. I also picked an ebook, Orc Trapper's Bride, that has been on my TBR a long time. The lights are flickering. Alexa, could you dim the lights in the living room 1%?
Okay.
Alexa, could you turn the living room lights up to 99%?
Okay.
Did that help? I think that stopped the flickering. Okay, I think that helped. Anyway, yeah, I have Orc Trapper's Bride. It's one of the oldest books on my Kindle because it was, again, a Stuff Your Kindle book. So we're gonna go with that as an option. So for Underdog, I have a lot. Is it a lot soul? Is it a late soul? A late soul? Does anyone know? Tell me. I don't know how to say it. A lot soul. A lot soul? A lot soul. I don't know. But this is, I went with the dog theme. So this is an indigenous novel about, I don't even know what it's about. I'm kind of going in blind, but it's been on my TBR for a minute, and there are illustrations kind of at the beginning of every chapter, kind of like Series of Unfortunate Events. But this one, there's dogs on the front. I think they're dogs. On the front. I don't think they're wolves. I think they're dogs. But, well, dogs came from wolves, so whatever. It wouldn't matter if they were. But I think that's why I'm going to pick this one, because it has dogs on it. So yeah. So I'm excited for that one. I also have 3 Alphas in a Food Truck. Again, a Wolves Shifter book. This series is just okay. It's just okay, but they're quick. So they're quick, easy reads, and they're perfect for Grinchathon. So I have that on my Kindle just in case. Next one, we have Red Card. For this, I picked 2. I have the volume 1 of Bad Guys to read because Red Card is you're bad and you're kicked out. So bad guys. So yeah, so I went with that one. I also have the audiobook for Their Vicious Games, which again, if you're playing too vicious of a game, get out. Red Card. So those 2 were what I picked for that one. I don't have any ebook for that one, but maybe I'll find something throughout the readathon. We'll see. For Flag, I picked a couple of different ones. I have a couple different. So I have Planet Omar, Unexpected Super Spy. This is the second book in this series. I picked this one because it had that pretty blue that I like sometimes in flags. Like DR Congo has that in it. Uzbekistan has a pretty blue in it, I think. I really like that like tranquil blue color. So I saw this spine on my shelf and I'm like, that's it. I'm like, that's the one. And these books are really fun because again, they have a bunch of illustrations and doodles and they're just fun. So I really enjoyed the first book, so I'm excited about that one. So there's that. I could have picked a book about Egypt like Shannon did. Shannon picked like the perfect book. Picking one about Egypt is hilarious. Because we're all still mad about the Egypt game, that beautiful, beautiful goal of the tournament. And I've watched so many videos of it because it's just so stunning of a goal and so insane and so just, and I'm still furious about it being disallowed, like furious. I can't stop thinking, oh, it makes me so mad. Anyway, move on to better things. Move past it. There's nothing we can do about it now. But oh, it still makes me mad. I also have the color purple, which I picked because purple is in the Buy flag, and that's a flag near and dear to my heart. So I have the audiobook for this on Libby anyway. That came in on my Libby hold, so I figured I could probably incorporate this one in as well. I have never, this is gonna sound stupid, but I've never seen the movie. I've never seen either of the movies, and there's a musical too. So I've never seen an adaptation of The Color Purple, and I've never read The Color Purple. I did read Beloved by Toni Morrison, which has like similar cast to in the movie as The Color Purple, because I was telling my stepmom about it. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to find this movie, but I can't find it anywhere, but I found it on Canopy, by the way. I'm trying to find the movie for Beloved. I can't find it anywhere, and I'm like, I really want to watch it because I just read the book and it was so good and I really enjoyed it. And I said the movie has Oprah, and it has Danny Glover in it, and I said, and Tandy Newton. I'm like, I really want to watch it. And she's like, well, that's like the same cast from The Color Purple. Are you sure you're not talking about The Color Purple? And I'm like, no, I'm not talking about The Color Purple. I'm talking about Beloved. I want to watch Beloved. And then I looked it up, and it's a very similar cast. So I didn't know that because I haven't seen The Color Purple. I haven't seen Beloved. I haven't seen either one. So I need to get on that, and I need to watch those movies. I don't know where I can watch The Color Purple, where it's streaming. I'll have to look that up. Maybe I can find it on Canopy as well. Anyway, so that's an option. I also am currently, like right before I even started filming this, I'm listening to the audiobook. There's cats sleeping here and there. I'm glad they're behaving. I'm listening to the audiobook for, I don't even know if you can see, it probably will create a glare. The Future is Peace by Aziz Abdul Sarah and Moz Inan, I think. They say their name multiple times in this book, and I still can't pronounce it. That's terrible. So this is written by a Palestinian, and it's a more recent book, I think, too. When did this come out? I actually saw them they were on The Daily Show, and that's why I picked up this book, because I'm like, oh, yeah, this came out in April. So this is, at least the audiobook did. So this is a Palestinian and an Israeli, and they share grief together, and they talk about that's how they like kind of bonded, was over their grief, which sounds kind of sad, but because the Israeli lost their father in the October 7th attacks, and Aziz lost his brother due to because he was in an Israeli prison and beaten, and then died from complications of that after his release. It's a very depressing book, but it's also very uplifting and very beautiful book, because it's these two coming together and not using and talking about how they don't want their tragedies to be used to further genocide, to further political and military disputes, because, you know, and it's a really beautiful book. I highly recommend it. If you can find the audiobook, or if you can find the physical book, I highly recommend it. It finally came in on Libby, and it's due back soon, so I'm going to finish it. I'm about 40%, so I'll probably finish it either today or tomorrow. Depends on what else I do around the house. I was listening today while I was cleaning and making coffee. It's been a really good book so far. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. It's a heavy topic, but it's a really, really good book. But anyway, that's for Flag. That works too, I guess, because, yeah. Wow. Anyway, on that kind of sad note, next, I have Yellow Card. So I have the Silent Appeal for this one. This is perfect for this one. This is an arc. It comes out next month. This is the sequel to The Appeal. So I'm picking this one for Yellow Card, not just because it's yellow. I didn't even think about it being yellow, and it kind of is shaped like a yellow card, isn't it? I didn't even think about that. I picked it because Silent Appeal. A yellow card is a silent appeal to stop being a dumbass. It's a silent appeal. It's a warning. It's silent. You don't need to say anything. You just hold it up. Like, you know, even though there are people who get no, dispute it, but good luck. But yeah, so this is, if you haven't read The Appeal, which I recommend, it's a good book. If you like murder mystery style books. But this is an epistolary novel. One of my favorite things. I love an epistolary. So this is, I don't know how this one is going to go. It has characters from the first book, which is why I read the first book first, but I'm excited about this one. But the first book follows, they're doing a stage production of something, I forget what it is. This book, it's The Hollow by Agatha Christie, which I haven't read, so whatever. But they do a stage production, and there's stuff going on, and there's a murder mystery kind of vibe. But you are given, it's basically following two law students that are given all these documents. They're given all of these emails, these text messages, these flyers, these anything, all these documents, and they have to figure out like what's going on, which means you have to figure out what's going on, and you're only given the information that they are given. You're only given, you know, so much, and then as the book goes on, you're given more and more and more and more, so you can determine and infer like what's actually happening. And it was fun. It was a fun read. I love an epistolary. I was shocked by what happened. Hi Aria. Hi baby. Hi honey. Hi baby girl. But anyway, yeah, so this is the same way. I don't know if it's going to be again, if it's going to be I don't know if it's going to be I think, well, never mind, I see it. It's going to be the same, like lawyer students or whatever, law students, whatever, going over the same thing. But it's got like similar characters from the last one and stuff. So I'm pretty excited about it. That is my Silent Appeal. I don't even have an option for yellow card for ebook or audio, but maybe something will pop up. Who knows? For final, I have two books that I'm finally getting to. I have the audiobook on Libby for the Black Kids. This is, it's been on my TBR for a minute, but this is about the LA riots. It's centered around that. I actually love this cover. It's so pretty. Yeah, it's been on my TBR a minute, and I'm excited to finally get to it. Whew. Oh, I just sneezed. Oh my goodness. Anyway, this is Witchy. This has been on my TBR for a minute too. This came in like an Owl Crate like forever ago, when like I first subscribed to Owl Crate like years and years and years and years and years ago. So I need to finally read this graphic novel and just get done with it. So I need to finally get to it. So I have that. And then for random, I just have a bunch of, oh, there's my Kindle. I just have a bunch of random books and options. I don't remember why I grabbed this one, but this is an option. But I have The Supernatural Society by Rex Ogle. This is another like middle grade like series. I don't think there's really illustrations in this one. Ooh, there's a little bit. But I have this one. There's two books I think in the series at the moment. Kind of like a middle grade chapter book kind of style. So I have that as an option. I also have the audiobook for this one on my phone or my Libby app. So this is a romance, and it's kind of giving Lara Croft meets Indiana Jones vibes. So that's an option. I also have the audiobook for This Wretched Beauty. This is an arc that I received forever ago that I never read. But this is a retelling of The Picture of Dorian Gray, which I guess I could also read for pictures. I could also read The Picture of Dorian Gray because I've never read it. So that's an option. I mean, I don't know how I haven't read this classic, considering it's like one of the like classically queer literature out there. So so there's that. Like I said, those are options. I also have Nubia book 2. I think it's The Reckoning. That audiobook is queued up as well. I have a bunch of stuff on my Kindle. I have a lot of things. I have a bunch of things that we can sub in, and I'm sure I will change this stack as I go. And I should take a photo of the stack, but it's going to look really intimidating on the Discord. Because it's just a vibe stack, guys. It's just vibes. It's just vibes. Who knows what I'll actually read? I don't know. This video is like an hour long. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go read, and I'm gonna go hang out with you guys, and I'm gonna go edit this video, I guess. Oh yeah, the dishwasher is running too. I'm like, why is it like so much noise? Anyway, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Ouch. Ouchies. Hit my hand on the stack. Peace. I'm out. Goodbye. I love you. Bye.